Good morning, good morning, good morning. So my name is Anshul Das and this is session about IBS for treating it normally via natural things Day 6 tip. This is the place where we try to treat IBS naturally. So today is the day 6. I have my tip ready and I'm going to share it with you. But I want to share the story behind this tip as well. Most of the people today do not focus on one thing, or maybe when we are youngsters, we really don't focus upon our language, especially abusive language which we speak. Normally, I, as a youngster, also enjoyed abusing a lot of times because having the friend circle or the people around me where I used to live earlier when I was like 18 years, 20 years, most of the people used to abuse. And I thought that it's so cool. Abusing sounds so cool. And it gives you so much confidence, and that all confidence is really not good thing for you. It has effects which you never know how they will come back. So for today, it's a really good thing if you commit to yourself that from today you're not going to abuse, you're not going to use bad words for anybody. And it's not a easy habit to leave habit because it's really unclean habits, one of those one unclean habits, and unclean habits have the tendency to remain stick, no matter how hard a person tries. But it nothing is impossible. We are the people who are creatures of habit. If we somehow got that habit of abusing everything, like showing your middle finger, doing that word fuck, these are all like English things, but depends upon your culture, depends upon your community, your religion. I'm not saying religion here. Depending upon the community, depending upon the places where you belong to or where you live, you are surrounded by your people. This abusing comes within, and we think that without it we cannot survive, and we find 100 reasons to abuse because we say that people do not give their real time, they are like cheaters, they are liars, and we want to abuse them because they are not sticking to the thing they are saying, they are really bad, they are bad character. Or we want to abuse women. Men normally enjoy abusing young girls. See what she's wearing, she's such a, these kind of languages normally boys use when they are in group and they are young, but they never know that this has a ripple creating effect. This is really an unclean habit which should be, by all of your attempt, should come as a clean thing. As a person, I till 2007 I used to enjoy abusing too much, and abusing was a fun game. We used to abuse, we used to listen to all those kind of jokes which had so many abusive words, and it gave some certain kind of satisfaction. Wow, this is so good. But the truth is that it's not at all good practice. It's one of those unclean habits. If not stopped at particular time period, then it will become so much submerged in a person's character and personality that person will become totally abusive. because because when we are young, we are a little bit afraid of our parents or of our teachers, of our mentors. But as we grow, as we get job, as we have the confidence that we can earn, this bad habit can become more and more problem, because then there is nobody who can make you understand that abusive language, non the words which you are using are having double meaning. I think they call it, uh, not sure exactly term, veg, non-veg, some kind of jokes, I guess. But totally depends upon the country or the geography you're living. I see that people find it. I already said that people find it cool to show their middle finger somehow, and also using that fuck word very in every sentence they stay. They want to use that word, and they find it so cool. But actually, it's not. It's literally attracting lot of negative energy via your mouth, and it's this is negative energy which is building inside you, and that is one of the reasons why IBS happens to a person. Can you believe this? Did anyone told you that IBS can also happen if you have a lot of abusive history? It's an abusive history here means that you have the habit of abusing. If somebody else is abusing you and you're not able to resist, that is okay. But if you are finding abusing something really a thing which you can escape from the word and just enjoy and chill, no, that is not going to work. It will impact you very badly, and it will come back and you will be helpless. So it's better to leave this unclean habit of constantly abusing, and you will reap the benefits. I remember in my engineering days, I used to sit with such kind of people or students who cannot even say one sentence without abusing. And everybody enjoys it. Problem is that. So you never know that this is something bad. You keep trying. You also become part of that. It's so fun, right? Looks like it's so fun. Wow. You try we try to participate in more and more capacity, bringing on more bad words into our dictionary. But these bad words one day create so much negative energy in our body that it's really very difficult to get all those cleaned. And how you can stop abusing, it's something like you need to feel compassion. Compassion is one word which, once felt, you will understand that we do not need to abuse. But how that compassion is felt totally depends upon each person's story. Some person get IBS and then they realize that the feeling they had when they had the normal life is no more there. And then they realize that what should I do, man? What should I do? I'm not able to come out of this problematic thing. So how should I, what should I do? I'm eating medicines, I'm taking food or diet restrictions, but nothing is helping me. My dear friend, just look at the words you're using. And yes, I think before in my sessions I said that empower your words, but do not also use bad words for anybody. Just be respectful for smallest insect. Just be respectful for every smallest creature which is having life. You guess what? That creature is very small, but it has same thing which we each of us have. And that thing, I'm not sure whether everyone knows that it's an energy form which keeps changing its body. So that smallest insect is having that form of energy which we also have. It only the facility that we are having bigger existence or ways to express us. We think that everything is very light. It's not like that. We need to respect each and everybody. It's human, it's species of animals, it's insects. Don't kill them without reason. Do not. Don't be violent. Just you can do is you can avoid it by getting some. Suppose if you saw something lying up by like, if I say there is a spider sitting on a wall, and you think that it's really cool to kill that because it's a spider, that is not a good practice. You try, what you can do is that you can just do little hard work and get that spider out of your house instead of killing it directly at seeing it. You will start to have respect that way. I'm telling this example because until unless we consider our to be the superior race, we cannot have this facility to feel that compassion. And compassion starts from very very small steps which we totally ignore. So from next time, whenever you see the smallest insect, just be respectful and just try to. Yeah, so what I was telling you that whenever next time you see any smallest insect, just be respectful. That way, you are definitely creating a compassion element in your body. And that compassion will really help you to clean your bad habit of abusing. Because if you try to stop it forcefully, somehow you are going to be tested with very extreme condition of life and you will then become super abusive. I will give you an example. A person is knows that he is abusing and he it's a bad habit. He's trying to avoid it, but but you know what? Nature takes test. So he will be put into a situation which will be very like very explosive, and he will be forced. He will be checked that whether if this time he will abuse or not. And if that person is not having the compassion, he will again fall prey to it. But this time he will feel the guilty, but he won't know how to come out of it. So this is one very good practice which can be done every day, that whenever you see smallest creature live, just be respectful and just try to if you want to get it, not if you do not want it to be in your house, just take some what get it like um, you can do is that you can take a box, just move that dusting just take make use of things with normally which you used to dust, and that will really help. There's some network issues coming whenever I'm giving this presentation, so I'm not sure. So I was telling that you always can find a possible way how to get rid of smallest insect by just putting it in a box and throwing that outside instead of killing. This one practice will make you compassionate person, and once compassion becomes your ingredient, you will start experiencing the positive things. Abusing will automatically go, sorry. Your tongue will become so clean that you will really find even most challenging situation you won't be able to abuse. I'm betting this because I know myself, a person who really enjoyed abusing so much. And there were many situations which I was put into, and I literally lost my control and abused really bad. But I was, next time I was guilty, but I do not know how to come out of it. Then I, like, I used to read certain kind of spiritual things which make me that muscle strong, and I found that being spiritual, being compassionate, being respective to others, you can avoid this abusing. This is one of the important tips I just wanted to give you for today, that in order to avoid the after effects or bad effects of IBS, this is one of the habits which can really help a person. If he has an abusive history, if he is the person who really likes abusing, just please stop and you will reap the benefits. And I already told you that how you can do that. So this is the one of the techniques which really works very slowly but for sure. Again, nature gives everybody that power, but with character and with consistency, that power becomes your superpower. So once you become, IBS wants the person to realize his existence, to become more aware, more spiritual person. That is what IBS wants. So this, I don't like this network issue, so I need to change my broadband. This broadband is not really giving me the required streaming thing. So I was saying that being IBS is a test of person being how much spirituality he can indulge into. The more spiritual side you try to explore, the more you will become free from IBS. I understand that people visit churches, temples to get that feeling, but until unless we do not really focus on cleaning our unclean habits, which are so much into us that we have really forgotten, and abusing is any kind of abusing, any kind of double meaning things, you need to avoid that, and then you will see miracles will happen in your life. And I have personally experienced it, and that's why focusing on this area is really important, because this small focus can bring you joy back into your life, no matter what may be the situation, what may be the intensity, what may be the anger situation you are suffering or you are experiencing. You need to avoid that Oh, this internet speed is really bad. I am going to change this. So I think my message got clear that in order to come out of IBS, we need to overcome our another habit of abusing and using the bad words for anybody. We need to respect smallest creatures, and that's how we gain compassion, and compassion will automatically clean our thoughts and will clean our tongue, and that's how we get rid of that abusing habit. And once that becomes a really really strong habit, that no matter what is the external situation, we do not abuse, that will work for you miraculously. You will start eating and enjoying so many things that you never even imagined. It will increase your capacity to digest. It will increase your positivity. It will increase It will decrease all the negativity. So that's it from today. That is what I wanted to speak. This session was like, I did not expected this session to have these kind of obstructions because of internet, but my message hopefully is loud and clear that please stop abusing and using double meaning words. Please show respect to smallest creatures, and to if you're to your uh, to to people unknown, just please respect them. If you don't know somebody, do not treat him or her badly. Just show your respect, due respect. Be a gentleman, be a honest person, speak what you feel, don't feel, just be truthful. This is the message I wanted to give. I think internet is not allowing me to continue further. So internet is not allowing me to continue further. I need to take a break here. So take care.